Hey everybody, it's me Cole, and welcome back to another Dawn of War 2 Let's Play, or replay I should say, a commentary, shoutcast, in any way those terms you may want to put it. On the blue side we have myself, Deanna, VN, Finn, VV, I'm not sure of that. On the red side we have Prez, Dispel, Newbie, and Advim. Alright, so I'm going to hide that little bar because it takes up a lot of screen space when you're trying to see all that awesome action. Anyway, moving straight on into it, in the beginning, as always, we are going to see pretty much the basics. Everyone's capturing their points, and then moving on. I made an extra Sentinel and a Guard squad. Deanna went for an extra Guardian squad. Finn went for Howling Banshees. We see Tech Marines from Prez, and we see Dispel Newbie getting 2 Sentinels, 1 Guard squad, and we see 2 Shooter Boys and 1 Slugger Boys coming from Adden. In the beginning opening here where we see the Nob Commando doing a bit of action, trying to throw a grenade down here and stun me a bit. It can stun you, but it's not the right time to use it. It can stop me coming, but definitely he wants to pull back a little bit right about here. Obviously I have some premonition of what may or may not happen in this match, seeing I did actually play it. But anyway, moving in here, I move in my Sentinel straight away, realize there's too much firepower, have to be forced to pull back, and there's nothing else I can do about it. And in fact, I'm being kind of reckless here. Look at what I'm doing. 4 squads versus 2. Not a good idea. If you're in that position, pull the heck back. Horrible decision by me. I should have pulled back a lot longer. And here we go. I do pull back, do a quick stomp, then retreat. On the top side, what we have here, we have a nice little exchange between Space Marines, the Force Commanders being forced to retreat. And what do we see advancing? Oh, looks like the top is completely dedicated by our side, as it looks like the red team went down the center to cap, and the blue top other 2 players went at the top, and I went along the bottom. Here we have a bit of Orcs versus Shooters. He throws a grenade, nice little thing, gets them off repairing my Sentinel, and then he's able to run up there and kill it. Really well done for the Orc player right there. Moving in here, double Sentinel harassment, but he's just doing too far advanced without infantry support. No, I would have liked to have seen infantry right behind it. We do have some Chaos Space, some Space Marines right behind him supporting, but you know what? Getting into the fray like that may not be the best idea, and he's going to lose both his Sentinels this early in the game. That is just a horrible mistake. Oh no, he's going to be forced to pull back, and these Space Marines are just going to get surrounded and can be forced to pull back. We do see an early upgrade from the Warlock. Oh, is that just cancelled? No. Oh yes, maybe. Here we go. And it was cancelled. In fact, I do apologize. I get myself often get a heavy weapon squad knowing that there's just a lot of infantry on the field. All I've encountered is Shooter Boys right now, so I know I'm going to have to get some. I realize he has some Sluggers, that those are the basic starting units, but he may have lost them. I just didn't know that at the time. On the right top side here, we have just some basic Gen Harass, nothing too important. Well, nothing too unusual, but extremely important during the game. In the center, what are they going to do to counter all this? Because we've won the major majority in the top battle, but the bottom battle, a nice grenade throw, then a quick retreat. Good time to see. Doesn't want to waste on units. Gonna be forced to retreat in just a second here. Yes, there we go. We should see. We do seem to see an assault squad coming up for the Space Marines. Definitely a good choice in this matchup. All that heavy firepower can be brung to bear, but without it, with it being tied up in melee, it is completely and utterly useless. These Orcs engaging, not a bad idea, and he gets up there nice and close, forcing an entire retreat. I didn't have my Sentinel, I couldn't stop. If you lose your Sentinel this early in the game, that's what happens. You can't stop that. You are forced to retreat because your units are useless in melee. Well done to the Orc player right there. Very well done. Space Marine Force Commander does go down the top, doing some more Gen Harassment in the center, but Dispel only has 1 Guardsman squad left right about now. Get some Catching Devils for myself called Death, but then we're not seeing anything else happen. Is the blue team saving up? It looks like they're saving up for something, and Deanna is definitely saving up for something. Making very good use of his original units though. Has one of them been upgraded? No, nothing's been upgraded, but he's made good use of his units, kept them both alive at the moment. The ASM's moving in here against the Warp Spider. Gonna move in there. Oh, but they're gonna be forced to retreat with that Shuriken Cannon. And he's not retreating. Why isn't he retreating? He jumps away then retreats? May not be the best tactic. May be favorable in the end. We shall see. Down here, the Orc player doing a good job capturing all this bottom row resources. And that's definitely affects the blue team right about now. One of the Eldars moving down to the center to support myself as we recap the center, the bottom line. On the top, oh, Nice grenade use there. I definitely want to see these scouts being upgraded with something. Basic scouts are great the very, very early parts of the game, but this far into it, we need something more appropriate. You really do need something more appropriate. Shotguns or sniper rifles. I would be tempted to say sniper rifles right about now, but to be honest, he just may not have the energy to do it, does he? He does. He may be saving for an early upgrade tier. We still don't see any more units coming out from the red team. I'm very surprised. They're kind of using a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna be seeing what's gonna happen with that. Nice little Guardian squad coming in here. These orcs running into all this grenade fire. If you can avoid grenade fire, avoid it. I'm gonna if you're gonna attack and not attack straight away, you're gonna have to move in. Covering heavy weapon support, always needed in all matchups. Then move back down and do a full attack. Don't be out of position. He should have retreated already. Once he saw this formation, he should have retreated immediately. He is just losing HP for no reason here. Oh, he should have retreated. And look how much the squad goes down. If you're caught in heavy fire suppression and you're surrounded, get the heck out of there. No point taking useless damage. The top here, they did manage to recap it. Are they going to be able to cap the point? Space Marines are on the way, and sending it down a lot of multi-las turrets very defensively. That could be great, but you know what? They're so far behind. They need to be more aggressive with those turrets. They should have been placed in this midfield where they could have been done a lot more area control. Being this far back, they really become useless. Center here, doing some basic power harassment. These slugger boys being sensible enough to stay away. There's just no way they can do anything. Moving up the heavy weapon squad, you always want to keep your heavy weapon squad with your main force so you can help support them in case of a major battle that comes along. Looks like most of the units are on the top here. And yes, we just see them move up. Oh, he finally gets a nice little heavy weapon squad in there. Oh, he's moving them along, it looks like. Oh, we do see a good bit of orcs moving in here. What's going to happen? Setting up some frontline explosives. If an enemy squad runs through it, they get hit by the explosive. That's free damage if you have time to set it up. Also, it makes pretty effects on the screen. Oh, look at those sluggers instantly going down, using grenades, forcing the entire orc army back. Ill-conceived plan. He needs storm boys. He should have had storm boys. He should have known about that. The entire force of the red team moving down south to take little old me out. Oh, but what do we have here? We do have two Guardian squads backing myself up. Oh, they're coming from the top, trying to do defensive movement. Excellent idea. Perfectly good idea. Moving in here, that Lord General moving in too close. Oh, gonna set these heavy weapons fire to suppress everything, and then move in back with the orcs. Good idea. Really good idea. Top here, what do we have? Oh, we see the Elder moving it back on top, retaking all this, but these defensive last turrets back here may take a little time, and we see a major engagement going on here. Oh, we're seeing a major engagement, being forced to pull back all this way. Where's this heavy weapon squad range? Are they gonna run into it? Oh, these ASMs here are in the perfect position to give me. I use myself, will be healing, mass suppressant. Oh, beautiful. At this point, the ASMs jump in and do good damage. Well done to the red team player. Perfect use of your ASMs. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and I'm just forced to do a full-out retreat. With all those squads in there, there's nothing I could do to hold them off. Well done, red team. A nice trench through right there. Well done indeed. Oh, and now what do we get? Now what is the blue team gonna have to come up with? The counters. What's gonna come up? Doing a nice Wraith Guard. We see there's not too much AV technology outside, but we do know that there's some heavy weapon turrets. We're gonna have to be careful about those. Oh, these turrets going down to the Howling Banshees. Oh, they are taking a good bit of damage. Remember, these last turrets are weak without being defended. This Force Commander was occupying the squad while multi-last turret was firing on it is a huge advantage. Those multi-last turrets do have a good amount of DPS. Capturing these points, always a good idea. Looks like we are forced to retreat quite far, and we just don't have that much stuff on the field at the moment. And being forced to retreat, but we are seeing two Wraith Lords on the field, one for both Vienna and for Finn Vivi. And the red team, they're just not making too much stuff. Dispel has gotten two heavy weapon squads, which have done miracles in the past, but what is he going to do now? He will have to upgrade them, but he's not at tech level 2, so he can't get that anti-vehicle technology. He's quickly going to have to save up some resources and do some quick teching if they want to stand a chance against that. The top here, oh, this has been nicely held down with some scout support fire. And most of the action is down here. We're going to have to do some gen support. And Dispel does move up to tech level 2 to get those things up. But he should have retreated. What is he doing with this heavy weapon squad? They should have been out of there a long time ago. Oh, and it loses one. What a shame, a shame. Oh, these ASMs moving in here, trying to take the Guardian squad out. Definitely the perfect use. Being backed up though with the Lord General with that grenade launcher, they will take some range damage. Remember, that grenade launcher is great at lots of units that are weak, but not so great if those units are weak and few in number. Just like most Space Marine squads, the really grenade launcher may not be your best option. Remember, big tip from all you IG players out there, Wraith Guard are considered mechanical, and you can repair mechanical troops with your Imperial Guard, your Guardsman squad, so make sure you use them. I'm telling you another place to hold here. Oh, what do we see here? Nice thing. And there we go. There's a nice little airstrike to push all this stuff back, because there's too much suppression fire going on right now. Oh, and everything is knocked back, and the Orc is just forced to do a full-out retreat. Creeping barrage can be so effective when infantry clumps up. And what do we have up here? Oh, another Wraith Lord taking out these turrets from behind without any problems whatsoever. We do see a heavy Plasma Devastator squad and just being forced out to move right now. Lord General moving in. Oh, but what are they going to do? Both myself and Deanna are moving up to tech level 3, and at this point we really are starting to look like we may have a unit advantage, although it's still fairly even. Dispel only having one Guardsman squad. In the center here, oh, Warp Spider moving in for a quick cap. Oh, and that may just not be the optimum place to place a turret. Remember, this geometry or these structures stop the line of sight from the multi-blast turret and does not allow you to shoot at them. So it would have been better placed over here, covering this, rather than trying to protect it in the front line. Oh, the Warp Spider's gonna be forced to retreat. Does he? Oh, far too late. Far too late. That was far too much for him to go. 2 shooter squads, 1 commando, upgrade with stick bombs, and extra equipment. Oh, we still love the Orc English, to be honest. Still absolutely love it. Where are these heavy Devastator plasma squads? Oh, nice. Thinking they were going to attack down here. I'm going to capture that area. Oh, these Orcs are completely surrounded. A nice grenade use there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, excellent. And now, both myself and Dina are tech level 3 with Finn VV moving up to tech level 3 right now. Remember, tech level 3 is only useful when you can actually do something with it. If you rush tech level 3 and can't do anything with it for 5 minutes because you still need to save resources, that doesn't help you. Make sure you have a plan in mind straight away. Using defensive Lord turret, defensive generals, Lord turret bomb drop to get a nice turret in there. Yet again, that still should be firing. I'm guessing that was a slight bug out there, but he's going to have to definitely retreat. And with the Plasma Devastators moving in as well, definitely going to force a retreat. We see myself building a Baneblade and Deanna building a quick avatar to come up to the front lines. 2 super units versus some basic units. This is going to be a quick match. And it looks like it's still 2 control points to 1. Now, a couple of strategies they really could employ here is really focusing down one of these heavily area units. These are all light units. They need an AoE attack. Dispel really needed to get a magical on the field. That really would have helped him later on in the game. And this Orc player is sending in these units needlessly. He's not accomplishing too much going here. What is he accomplishing? I do retreat my units, but he's losing so much health, so much AP without doing anything massively impressive. Oh, and a bunker going down. It can be a great choice in the beginning of the game, but these bunkers are so incredibly weak right now. I do hope they get buffed in the future. Ooh, Force Commander in here. May be able to take down this Wraith Lord. No, does retreat. What is he going to put anything inside that bunker? Not by the looks of it. And here comes down more reinforcements for the blue team. What do we see now? We see another heavy weapons squad and Tank Buster, anti-vehicle infantry to deal with these Wraiths. Little do they know there's going to be a Baneblade, Fire Prism, Avatar, and another Avatar in the field in about 30 seconds.
Sir, the advantage is ours.
Oh, and what's inside of here? Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything inside of there right now. Oh, but remember, these bunkers, you still do damage if you have grenade hits on them. It's a bad idea to put them in. You really need to put them behind your line if you're going to use them for infantry support. And these Plasma Devastators are what's really keeping everything at bay. What do we see up here? Oh, another heavy turret defensive. Using a lot of that recreation points for it, but you know what? Oh, this may not be a good idea. Look, he's setting up. He's gonna have to get out of there. He's already taken half a squad damage. Oh, that's just a shame. Remember, they may not be the best thing. He does upgrade with autocannon for the increased range, but he needed to set it up right about here. Go ahead, set it up right now is great. Oh, Baneblade comes in, shoots it once, and the bunker goes down. Oh, but they do have the turret here. Shooting Little General. And we see a nice little skirmish, but to be honest, right now they know they need to retreat, and he does it straight away. Well done to that player. Oh, is he upgraded? No, he's upgraded to heavy weapons turret. Where's that Plasma Devastator squad? All the way back here. Oh, I'm not too sure I agree with it. Oh, he is actually in firing range now, but you know what? 2 super units versus a Plasma Devastator squad. I'm not feeling it. Even though they're going to do great damage, that Fire Prism, if it just hits this one squad pack, will maybe knock it back. Oh wow, but this Baneblade is taking heavy damage. But remember, Guardians are able to repair it, and my ally is doing so, and I send my little weapon squad in later on to do so as well. Oh look, yes, and reinforcements, and a little Devastator. Oh, and there we go. Boom. There we go. Full on retreat, and there's very little the team can do now. They just don't have enough heavy tier 3 anti-vehicle units right now. What we really need to see is a superpower use, or possibly, yes, we see another squad of heavy. Oh no, is that just, no, they're just repeating some, getting some more back. And the Avatar of War doing a nice little number on those weak units, those tank buster units. So effective in numbers.
Victory.
And the red team does concede to the victory. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this cast. Kind of doing a few games while everything's still in beta, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Later all, bye-bye.